I told my sister that my life didn't freeze the day my niece passed away. 3 years ago, my older sister Katie lost her 6-year-old daughter Mia in a car accident. My brother-in-law was driving when someone ran a red light and slammed into the passenger side where Mia was sitting. She died instantly. He survived with bruises and a broken arm. It shattered all of us. I loved Mia so much. She called me Uncle Benny and would make me play dinosaurs with her for hours. The funeral was the hardest day of my life. Katie couldn't even stand through the service. At the time, I was 19 and about to begin my second year of college. A few weeks after the funeral, I met a girl named Rachel in my psychology class. We started talking, and she made me laugh for the first time since the crash. At first, I felt guilty like being happy meant I didn't care. Rachel didn't know about Mia yet. She just saw me as a regular college guy, and being around her felt like I could finally breathe. Meanwhile, my family was stuck in a constant fog of grief. Every dinner was quiet. Every conversation circled back to Mia. My mom cried all the time. Katie and her husband barely spoke. It felt like the whole family stopped living that day, so I began to pull away. I skipped some family dinners to be with Rachel. I made excuses not to come home on certain weekends. Maybe that sounds selfish, but I felt like I was drowning in everyone else's sorrow and needed space to survive. Rachel and I stayed together throughout college. She eventually learned about Mia and the accident, but she never made me feel guilty for moving forward. Last week, I brought Rachel to the beach where we had our first real date 3 years ago. At sunset, I got down on one knee and proposed. She said yes right away. We were both laughing and crying. I'd been saving for months to buy her the ring she'd been admiring. It wasn't extravagant, but it was special to her, and she loved it. We FaceTimed my parents from the beach to share the news. My mom cried happy tears. My dad was smiling ear to ear. They both congratulated us and said they were thrilled. Rachel called her parents too, and everyone was excited. The next morning around 7 a.m., my phone rang. It was Katie. She was yelling before I could even say hello. She accused me of proposing during the anniversary month of Mia's death. She asked how I could be so selfish and just move on, like Mia never mattered. I was confused because the anniversary is in March. This was October, but Katie wouldn't listen. She kept shouting that I started dating Rachel right after Mia died, that I clearly didn't care about my niece, that I was too busy building my perfect life instead of being there for my family. I tried to calm her down and apologize for hurting her. I told her I would always love Mia and never forget her. But then she said the rest of the family had been talking about how I abandoned them after the accident, that I was too immature to handle real tragedy, that I chose some random girl over my own sister who needed me. That's when I snapped. I said it's been 3 years. 3 years of watching everyone stay trapped in misery. I told her I'm sorry Mia died, but life had to continue and I couldn't put my entire future on hold forever. She went quiet for a moment and then started crying. She called me horrible, said I was a selfish brother who never deserved to be Mia's uncle.